right, hey, I'm Steve Maynard with Guardian RFID. Today we're going to talk about, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it, being burnt out as a corrections officer. It's huge, but a lot of people don't want to talk about it because it's maybe an ego thing or a pride thing. I'll never get burnt out, but I'm telling you right now, throughout your career, there will be a time where you will feel burnt out. You'll feel overworked. You'll feel stressed out. And I'm no professional. I'm no psychiatrist, but I can speak from experience, and I can speak from the conversations that I've had over the years with many officers and subordinates that were burnt out. These people were burnt out. I've been burnt out several times as a corrections officer with my 14 plus years. It happens. So you need to know how to maybe cope with it, how to maybe fix it or look for help. So we're going to go over a few things. What the biggest things that I saw throughout my career in law enforcement. If you notice bad habits, you're starting to create bad habits. You're starting to do things not by policy. Shortcuts, because it's easy. It's easy to do a shortcut. If you start noticing yourself doing these things on a daily basis that are not right, but they're easy, stop it. Rewind, reel that line back in and that hook back in, rewind and stop. Get back on track, because that is the beginning, okay? That's the beginning of beginning to get burnt out and doing things the wrong way. Calling out. You start catching yourself calling out. And this goes to supervisors too. If you notice your staff creating these habits and these officers are calling out more than they normally do, or they're coming in late, they're arriving to work late, they're missing briefing, they just seem like, I don't care. Pull them to the side and talk to them. It could be something simple. It could be home life and not work life. And I talked about that in my last video. Don't let the two mix, but sometimes it's hard for human beings to separate the two. So as supervisors and as other co-workers, if you notice your partner going through these things, or they're just not the same, try to help them out. Just talk to them. We as officers, I keep saying we as officers have a thing called pride and a thing called ego. And it's hard to swallow that sometimes and just put it down and talk about our problems. We all have them. It is what it is. Learn how to talk about them. Find that person or those people that you can talk and keep it confidential and get help. Looking messy, I talked about it in my last video as well. Look sharp. If you catch yourself starting to not care about your boots being shined, your uniform's wrinkled, your duty belt's dirty, your whatever, you're starting to grow your hair out, your beard's all messy. These are signs. It could be a sign of, I just didn't care today, or I woke up late today, I slept in today. It could be that, but it also could be, I'm burnt out and I just don't care. If you see yourself getting to that point, it is very dangerous. Being burnt out can get you killed working in a jail or prison. It can get you killed. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. A lot of people do. Drinking and smoking excessively. If you catch yourself getting off work and you're like, I just got to have that drink to cope with my day. Now there's whoever you are, depending on who you are, you might have a beer or two a day or whatever it may be. But if you catch yourself excessively drinking or excessively smoking throughout the day just to cope with the job, I want to get some help. Talk to someone. Just say, I realize my problems. Talk to someone and get that help before it gets too late. And the last one is just being lazy on the job. I said it earlier. If you see your coworkers getting lazy, not doing things by the book, which is how officers should be conducting their duties, by the book. When I say the book is policy and procedure, or department's guidelines, and okay. if you start seeing these patterns, address it as soon as possible, whether it's one-on-one or it's in a platoon briefing or a shift briefing, and just say, hey guys, ladies, I notice production is down. I notice rounds are getting a little late. Address it to everyone if you don't want to single someone out. Maybe they'll say, oh, he might be talking to me. But just be mindful, be aware. And that's my tips on how to maybe help you as an officer or supervisor cope with being burnt out. Take care.